What's up, my friends? It's the Tollman once again, and I wanted to talk to you about some pretty big news that is coming out of the MetaZoo community today. MetaZoo proper has announced a big change to what we thought the booster boxes were going to look like. Let's rewind a little bit back a couple months ago when Charlie Herlocker first purchased MetaZoo. He had said that he kind of understood, he had a understanding of what MetaZoo fans wanted and wanted to give a true MetaZoo experience to the MetaZoo fans and the fan base and the community, and then proceeded to do things that a lot of people were turned off to. The box was kind of it was like 3D rendered. It just did not look like what MetaZoo proper would be to a lot of people. A lot of the cards, some of them were done in the old MetaZoo fashion or the watercolor, and a lot of them were done in the new school fashion. And then last week on Valentine's Day, they had a little teaser video that came out, and it showed the cards looking very ultra modern, looking like One Piece, looking like Lorcana, looking like Dragon Ball Z, looking like Digimon. So a lot of people were like, I don't really think that you're giving us the true feeling of MetaZoo. And I'm really here for it. And I 100% agree. And I looked back at a video that I did a couple months ago where I said, it's kind of looking like MetaZoo's not for us. Not that we shouldn't be interested in it, but it's not looking like old MetaZoo. It's looking like a new thing, a new school design made for a new fan base. But then again, like I said, Charlie had said this is for the old Zoo fans. And he also said he's willing to listen to feedback. So when the new booster box came out, it was leaked from a seller, I believe, in Italy. And there was also all the distribution. So it wasn't just a fake or, a proxy design that was used as a placeholder, because legitimate distribution that I ordered from, had that old booster box, that red booster box. It was very crowded on the top. And I honestly, I didn't have a big problem with the booster box. The only problem I really had, I wasn't a big fan of the Bigfoot. Nobody really was a big fan of the Bigfoot. I wasn't a fan of the old Bigfoot. I don't think any of them really captured what a Bigfoot looks like to me. But I just didn't like it as an artist myself. I didn't like the position of all the beasties on the top and the big Bigfoot with the Wukong in front. It was hard to read. It was cluttered. It was hard to read. And a lot of people just had their own feelings about it, but that was my feelings. But I didn't think it was a big deal. The majority of people did. And what did Charlie do? What did MetaZoo 2 do? They listened to the feedback from all the people who were on the Discord, on the people, people that were on social media, and they changed the booster box. And the new booster box is delicious. I have no qualms about it. It is not cluttered whatsoever. It has a very aesthetic look. It's blue. They're changing it. They're saying, you know what? We are going to do a different thing. You know what? We're going to go all in on this. It's going to be a blue booster box. It's going to have Wukong. Wukong's a new chase. It's got a little moth in the back just to say, hey, we're thinking about you. And there's a little portion on the back that says people are controlling cryptids. Some of them are using for nefarious reasons. And you got to complete missions, task missions to get the goal. So I think that's what somebody had said in the last video a couple of days ago, that the MP's mission points. So you have to solve a couple of mission points. It's kind of like Inks and Lorcana in order to win the game. So A plus. Love the new design. Love that you're taking criticism. And while we're on the topic, there's this one favor that I ask from you, Charlie, or MetaZoo 2, or however I address the new MetaZoo regime. My man Zells came out with a video a couple weeks ago, and he had changed the design of all the cards. Didn't change the way they look. They still look like ultra modern cards. Looks like Lorcana. Took the new card look that was released on the video on Valentine's Day and changed the borders to red, and they look scrumptious. It looks like MetaZoo. It looks like what you would do if you were saying, I wanted this to be a true MetaZoo experience, like you said, Charlie. I think together as a group, as a community, we can make these changes. Obviously, they're listening, which is great. Great that they're listening to us. They're saying, hey, people aren't liking it. We should change. This is something that we could change. Maybe we can't change it for the first set because it looks like all of the cards are already printed. The boxes are already coming out the door, right? So I think that together, if we can agree upon this small change, I mean, it might be change. I don't know the logistics of changing a card set to, a whole different color. I don't know. But if maybe the base cards are red and then all the other chase cards are still like the white border, the silver border, and the full art and all that, that stays the same. Maybe if we change the common cards to red, it would solve a lot of issues. Now, the game is still different, audience is still different, but at least it feels closer to the zoo that we know and love. All right, y'all, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Be nice to each other, and peace.